Yay. Okay, great. I was trying to make sure. I'm like, am I live? I wasn't sure. And now I know that I am live. I'm live in living color. I'm going to give y'all a couple minutes to pop on here. Let's see what it is and what it ain't. Get it popping. Hey, good. You're right on time. So what am I talking about today? We're talking about The Price is Right. Or is it? Maybe The Price is Right. What's up, Ivan? Maybe The Price is Right, okay? So if you don't know who I am Takenya Battle, the chief treble maker at Kenya's Keys Voice and Piano Studio, where we provide personalized piano and vocal instruction designed to help you unleash your inner superstar. And I also empower private music teachers to ramp up their revenue, generate enrollments on autopilot, and eliminate makeup lessons. All right. So what I'm talking to you about today, Yeah, that's right. I was like making sure my sentence was solid. I want to talk to you today about The Price is Right. Or is it? What's up, Jared of Israel? The Price is Right. So you're out here running your music lesson studio. Some of you may not have raised rates in quite some time. Maybe you haven't raised rates in a couple of years because of the panty. The panty came and maybe you froze your rates for a little second to try and figure out what's going on with life in general. Maybe you haven't raised rates in a while because everybody, you've been seeing this as like your side gig or a hobby. You didn't intend for your music lessons to be the main thing that you use to make your money. So that may be another reason why you haven't raised rates in a while. Another reason why you may not have raised rates in a while is you're kind of scared to do it. You may be like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen if I raise my rates? The people will run away. Nobody will stay. And I invite you to reject that. Reject it. Reject that. That is not the truth. It is not true that if you raise your rates, nobody will come. I'm proof of that. So let me tell you. So is the price right is what we're talking about. So let's talk about inflation. And I'm not an economist. I'm not a professional expert in that field. However, I can give you the definition of inflation. And this may be a word that you've seen going around for a couple of months, maybe longer. Last 4 or 5 months or so. So inflation, let's see here. Checking out my definitions. Inflation is a decrease, and this is from Investopedia. That's my source, Investopedia. Inflation is a decrease in the purchasing power of money, reflected in a general increase in the prices of goods and services in an economy. So the way I understand inflation to mean is the price of goods and services goes up, and that dollar that you normally have will not go as far because the price of everything else just costs more. So inflation is, and this is from another definition from Investopedia, inflation is a measure of the rate of rising prices of goods and services in an economy. Now, what causes inflation? Again, I am not an economist. I'm not an economist. I'm reading you definitions from cited sources, okay? What causes inflation? This source is the Wall Street Journal, WSJ.com. Inflation reflects the broad rise of prices or the fall in the value of money. It generally results from too much demand chasing too few goods or limited services, leading to price increases. So either we got a whole lot of people that want something. This is my interpretation of what causes inflation. Either we got a whole lot of people that want something and the suppliers can't meet the demand, which raises the prices. That's the cause for inflation. So that's what you see here where I live. The housing market would be an excellent example. You got a whole lot of people that want a house, but there's not a whole lot of houses available. So this is causing the price of housing to increase. Rents are going up, mortgages are going up, first-time home buyers, people trying to move from one state to another are running into more roadblocks than the usual when it comes to getting what they want. All right, so how does this apply to you in your music lessons business? I don't know if you noticed, but some of the services that I use, maybe where I source my lesson books from, I'm going to use that as an example. One of the places that I source like hard copy music lesson books from, the cost is going to go up because paper is an issue. Finding the paper to print the actual lesson book, the price has gone up. One of the services that I use that automates my payments, the price has gone up. I'm hoping that we get a few more bells and whistles with that price increase, but that's a company that has not raised prices in quite some time. So think about it. The current inflation rate is 7.9%. The current rate of inflation is 7.9%. That translates to, it will take you 7.9% more of your dollar to buy the exact same things as it did before inflation has risen. So you're going to need like $1.07 to buy the same amount of stuff instead of a straight up dollar. I hope that makes sense. So you got to think about this. What are the cost of goods in your music lesson business? How much does it cost you to buy lesson books? How much does it cost you to run your recitals? How much does it cost you if you do awards and provide certificates? How much does it cost you to provide swag for your students? How much does it cost you to to use the internet in your business? How much does it cost you to use your cell phone to make calls in your business? How much does it cost you for any CRM or automating services that you use in your business? How much does all this stuff cost? A lot of these entities are raising their prices, at least I would hope 7.9%, because that dollar, you're going to need $1.07 in order to get the same services. And there's probably still going to be a delay with that. Now, we also want to factor in, what kind of lifestyle do you want to lead in your music lessons business? Once you're done teaching, do you want to be able to only eat Spam and tuna? Or do you want to be able to eat caviar and champagne? So these are things you need to consider in the price of the services that you provide. You want that champagne life? Do you want that champagne life, or do you want to, are you still going to be stuck on a beer budget? That's totally up to you. So the price is right, maybe. The price is right, maybe. Whether you charge a per lesson fee, whether you charge an enrollment fee, whether you charge by the week, by the month, by the quarter, by a term. Wow, my son is showing me love. He's miles away, ladies and gents. But it doesn't matter how you charge. What does matter is, are you pricing your services appropriately so that you can not only have profit, but you can have the joy and the happiness and the harmony that you deserve and you desire. So go look at your prices. See if what you're charging is enough to cover your cost of, your everyday expenses. Are you getting all that taken care of? And today's coffee chat is brought to you by, it says Shine On. Today's coffee, and I'm having a Ticino. I don't know if you guys know about Ticino. Ticino, roasted herbal tea, prebiotic, acid-free, caffeine-free. With a little packet of Splenda in there because I need that sweet. But this mug is brought to you today by my daughter Kennedy, who dropped one of my mugs and I had to go get me a replacement. So that's my replacement mug. So if you need help with figuring out your pricing, I want you to reach out to me. Okay? Hit me up in the DMs. I can help you price your services right, not without the maybe. We're going to be like, for sure, this is what it's going to be. Okay? Reach out to me. Who am I? I am Takenya Battle, the Chief treble maker at Kenya's Keys, where we provide personalized piano and vocal instruction designed to help you unleash your inner superstar. And I also empower private music teachers to ramp up revenue. Okay, we're going to ramp up that revenue. We're going to generate enrollments on autopilot, and we are going to what? Eliminate makeup lessons so you can do what you want to do. Ain't nobody got time for all the makeups. Be making up into the infinity. Ain't nobody got time for that. I will see y'all next week. Ta-ta. Bye.